swag. Woke up feeling super cool. Next a couple bitches, but that's more or less the usual. Walking out this label meeting, told them I ain't signing shit. About to shut it down this summer, doing shows and signing tits. Whoa, I'm in my zone, chugging Patron. I'm with my dogs and I want a bone. So call all your friends and bring them along. And don't come alone unless you want a lot of D. LOL, ONG. Yeah, you came here with your man, but you coming home with me. Yeah, and that's just how I get back to the fans. I give them that D. Okay, now get back to your man. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the steppin'. I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, this a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Batter up, batter up, batter up. Now she was front row, camera out, Instagram my show. Said my music's picture perfect, so she Instagram my flow. And she came with us later on and she Instagrammed some more. Then we took some other ones, but she ain't Instagramming those though. But baby, I'ma put it on you. I'ma take you Katie Holmes, but then I got a Tom Cruise. Packing action in my cigarello. Yeah, that's Kusher, I'm a witty fellow. Sent naked pictures to my cell. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the steppin'. I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, this a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up. And she said, boy, I know your game. All you want is just sex. Told her you can get the steppin'. I got girlies on deck. And just so you know, this a one-time thing. So step up to that plate if you're trying to take a swing. Batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up. Better. We the boys of the summer. Roll the windows down when we in your town. You know we the boys of the summer. Everybody know us, everybody show love. You know we the boys of the summer. Boys of the summer. Everybody know us, everybody show love. You know we the boys of the summer. Okay, we on the road like Michelin. Sun's out, but I'm cold like Michigan. And everybody listening, music you can feel though. No tires, but it's been a good year though. And I'm for real though, everybody know us now. 40 city tour, I'ma go ahead and shut down. So let's get it in though, smoking out the window. Whole family with me, got me feeling like a Winslow. Cause we ain't getting any younger. One more time for the boys of the summer. So we living like tonight is a night. Come with us and have the time of your life. Come we the boys of the summer. Roll the windows down when we in your town. You know we the boys of the summer. Everybody know us, everybody show love. You know we the boys of the summer. Boys of the summer. Everybody know us, everybody show love. You know we the boys of the summer. And we gon' party to this song. Life short, so my drink talk. Yeah, let's get gone. Cause we always got a place to go. Left lane where success came, never take it slow. I'm just trying to live so they follow like we know the way. Pretty girls sliding through the crib like a stolen base. And it go on until they had enough. And after that, you know the deal, baby, batter up. Cause we ain't getting any younger. One more time for the boys of the summer. So we living like tonight is a night. Come with us and have the time of your life. Come we the boys of the summer. Roll the windows down when we in your town. You know we the boys of the summer. Everybody
All right, let's go. We got a lively crowd tonight, so I'm excited. What's up, Doug? Only Doug going for the 20 credit. All right, here we go. 3-box break. We do have 5 teams left in football. I said if it fills before we're done breaking this, I would rip that. It's a big mix. It's got Prism. It's got Absolute. It's got Don Russ. So a lot in there. All right, let's see if we can find a 101. Last break was good. We had 2 big names in it and some very nice low-numbered cards. 3 tie-dyes, like numbered out of 5 and numbered out of 49. That green was very cool. Color in this year is so good. What's everyone up to tonight? Doug, you in any other breaks tonight? Pulling some more JD. I know you said that one, but any other ones you're jumping in? Shanuel, Drew Jones, Rhett Lauder, Blake Mitchell. So they flipped around all those. Here we go. There's a Jackson Merrill rookie. Blake Mitchell out of 10. Gold out of 10 going to the Royals. Going to be Joseph Pereira for the Royals. We didn't get an out of 10 last time. 3 tie-dyes and a 5, but how about an out of 10? Blake Mitchell for the Royals. Ozzie Smith. Nick Lofton. There's a Skeens rookie. This is going to be Concourse. Mariano Rivera at a 149 for the Yankees. Going out to Paul. He's probably in bed. He's early to bed, early to rise. Blake Dunn. So Ricky Henderson Premier. And how about Diamond Action Autographs? Jacob Gonzalez. It says Chicago. I think it's the White Sox. We'll confirm, but if so, it goes out to Jesse Bushell. Don't think it's the Cubs, but I always have to check with Chicago. There we go. We got Pujols. River Ryan with the rookie card there. And Jackson Merrill, rookie. Second one. Yeah, that's our second one. Different variation, though. Roman Anthony, going to be at a 199 to the Red Sox. Caminaro rookie out of 199. Nice card. And our first hit's going to be out of 99 for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Glad we're... Unless the turds fell football. Yeah, maybe it's one of those nights where everyone's not feeling the best when I get to bed. I know the weather sucks around here. We're about to have 3 nothing but rain days in a row, man. It's wild. That's all right. We'll give us something to do tomorrow. I'm still trying to get some stuff done myself here and get some shipping out. So, works for me. I have stuff up. When we're ready to rip, we'll rip it. Going to a show this weekend, so I'm going to definitely be ready for another version of the repack. Same edition, same stuff. Everything's logged. I'm going to try to get some different teams and some of the same teams involved. Debating if I can find a way to actually do PYTs on the repacks. The thing is, I just tell them to price it out for the products and that is in the break that's not repack. And then just make sure I have enough repacks made that kind of just go with it. I don't know. There's a Brandon Maia. We'll see. I know some people would ask if we can do them in Silas Ardone. Baltimore sucks, man. They are just getting annihilated. 9-0 tonight. Bud Selig. Here we got a numbered Ricky Henderson. Oh, we have a redemption. Not going to even try to reveal it because it's already shown. How about Jackson Churio's signature blue prism? Let's go ahead and see if I can see what that's number 2. Brewers, correct? Panini America. Let's see. Let's do checklist. Baseball 2024 Panini Select. This is going to be Signatures Blue Prism. I'm not going to lie, dude. I did have a couple shots in it. I'm feeling good. It's going to be numbered out of 49. Card 22 for the Brewers. Going out to Jeff. Out of 49 on that. Nice card. That's a solid one right there. Very nice. There you go. That'll play. That was our third hit of the box. I don't know if you guys heard, but Panini signed Shador and Travis Hunter to exclusives, which means they will not be able to have cards in Topps products moving forward. So, like, even when they have the license, at least for the first year, they won't. Evan Carter there, which is wild. George Brett. Now, they don't get the license for until, my understanding is calendar year of 2026. But with how far behind they are on everything, I don't know how that works. Like, Panini may have to stop making licensed cards halfway through the 2020 this season, because my understanding is it goes to the calendar year. The license runs out in 2026, I think. Oh no, that's not, it must be 27 because basketball kicks in this year. So, or maybe they get to make all the products. I don't know, but either way, it's gonna get really weird when, like, and I've heard people complain about this already. They're like, man. Like for Inception. Inception's beautiful, which we have that in the mix that's up right now in football. Okay. All right, Rich. Thank you. So what's going to be, I've heard people say with Inception all the way, anyhow, we do have a mix-up with Inception in it. Absolute, Donruss, Prism, all that. It's up. We only have 5 teams left. So, again, if we fill that before we're done ripping here, they'll rip tonight. But I've heard people complain like, man, this just has Knicks and May and Jaden. It sucks there's no McCarthy and stuff. It's like, that doesn't seem like it's going away. And as of right now, Panini also has exclusives with people like Caitlin Clark, Arch Manning. You know, they signed a big basketball name, too. Male basketball. But, man. Well, you know what? It's crazy, Wes. As you pointed out with the Bowman numbers, it's not like Topps isn't doing the same thing, honestly, as far as flagship goes. But who's to blame them, right? If it's selling, it's selling. Juan Marichal. Aiden Miller. Jacob Wilson, red for the A's out of 149. That red looks so good. And for the Padres, that little brown line in the middle there, Jackson Merrill. This one not numbered. Interesting. That's going to go to the Padres. That is Wes. There you go, Wes. Cole Emerson. This is a Jace Bowen for the Pirates out of 199. Good looking card. Another Wang. Ichiro. And here we go for the Rays. Numbered out of 49. 02 out of 49 for the Rays. Ben Hitchcock. I think one of the last teams taken. They were discounted. Carson Williams. When a team goes below $10 in a 3-box new release, you would have never been able to bet me. Even in like before COVID, in 18 and 19, teams are cheaper now. It's crazy in some of these than they were then, and they still sit there. That's the mind-blowing part. For like during COVID, we asked for like teams to get back down to cheap again. It's just wild, man. Well, I would imagine, listen, for blasters, they look bad. They may look better for hobby, but when you're talking like a hobby box is $300 and a jumbo is what, $6? I mean, I would expect the odds to be a little bit better. How many blasters can you buy for $300? Even if they're, what, 30 a piece? You know, you're talking 10 blasters. I think there's 10 packs in them. But yeah, the odds didn't look great from what you sent. Yeah, I don't get it, Wes. I thought so too when I looked at it, and I was like, I guess people aren't chasing him is the only thing I could think of. Tony Batanti. This is going to be numbered out of 5 as well. Another one nice out of 5. Second from the case. Brad Holste for the Twins. Ron Carew for the Twins. Out of 5. Nice short print. Getting a ton of short print out of here. And for the O's out of 99, the white background, Jim Palmer. I believe he was at a game we were at. He was just in the stands walking around. Yeah, I don't know if that's something we will have any of. Just due to the price. There's a Caminaro. James Wood rookie. We have the Roby and Jacob Gonzalez. Going to be numbered out of 99 there for the White Sox. What's going on with the O's this year, Wes? What's the Mariners looking like? They have more than 4 wins because that's what the O's have right now. It's not good. All right, let's put this down for a minute and go ahead over to the Marlins. Got me a Marlin. I told you, Wes, they'd hit. They always hit. There's a Jackson Merrill. How about a Connor Norby? Marlins stay hitting. They sit there forever, but they always hit. And the Colson Montgomery out of 149 red. I know, that's what my wife keeps saying. But it's so different than football, right? Like, you lose 3 games in football in the first 6 weeks. First 6 games, I should say. The odds aren't good. I mean, look at the Bengals, for example. They started out so horribly, they just couldn't recover. And my wife keeps saying this. It's funny. She already understands. I'm just giving her a hard time more than anything. But she said, look, last year, they were in first place. They were looking so good, and then the All-Star break happened, and they fell apart, and they lost. I'm like, got you. She was paying attention, wasn't she? But then again, I think that's part of the reason why it's so hard to just watch and enjoy. I mean, it's a traditional style sport. It's hard to want to watch this early in the season. The same reason with like basketball. I'm like, I'll watch, but I know the game's not decided until the second half. Where football, it can be, I mean, look, as much as the Chiefs wanted to pretend it wasn't over in the first half, it was over. You know, like a football game can be over early. Roby. Biggio for the Stros out of 99. What do we got? A Skeens here? No, it's a Mitch Jeb. Ernie Banks for the Cubs out of 199. Going to go out to Jeff for his PC. Now, oops. How about Justin Crawford for the Phils? And Miles Naylor, I barely know her. Another odd numbered. Our last batch of patches were all numbered with some nice swatches. Only our first one was numbered tonight, and it was honestly the most basic patch. Jeff Bagwell. Marcelo Mayer. There's a Churio rookie. And how about a Josh Noth for the Brewers? Another white out of 99. That's our third white. We need another tie-dye. You know, I agree, Rich. It's a lot better, especially since the pitch count. I like it at the ballpark more. But I will say this. It's almost I said this last year going to a few games. With the pitch count at the ballpark and what you pay to go, you almost have to get your food ahead of time, have your drinks ready. I definitely buy multiple beers when I go because I don't want to get up. And if the lines for food's long, you miss an inning and a half that quickly. James Wood. There's a Nolan Ryan out of 199. And Aaron Judge. All right. Last stack coming up. Again, we have the football teams up. There's 5 left in the break, plus a couple mini spots. It's got the Inception. It's got Absolutes. All 2024 PYT. Probably the last PYT for Inception we're going to be able to do. I was hoping to finish the case out as that. We might have to switch it up to random just because it seems very, very difficult lately to... Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, Joseph. Should have 2 autos in this batch, so it'll be a nice finish here. Should. Operative word there. All right, here we go. Papelbon for the Phils out of 199. Caminero, there's a silver. Johnny Damon on the A's. It's weird to see still. Mattingly and Brady House. This is a numbered Phenoms for the Nats. 17 out of 49, Johnny. Really nice card there. Phenoms for the Nats. Very nice. All right, Perdomo. Nick Lofton for the Royals out of 149. And you got the short print earlier, but now we got his autograph. Ty Pete for the Mariners. Seattle. Just like the Buffalo Bills West America colors. We got the Gunner. There's a Gunner out of 199. Nice card. And another Gunner there. Oh, look at this. There's a Papelbon. How about a patch auto out of 35 Astros? They were in the mini, I believe, for a couple bucks a spot. If I remember correctly. Was that one of the 4 teams that were in the mini? Yep. For $4 a spot, you got a Jeff Bagwell patch auto there. Yeah, for sure, guys. For sure, Scott. This is a nice Gunner here. All right, guys, I'm going to do a real quick recap. I think the 3-box breaks are nice on this, but I think we're going to move on to either some random or PYTs just because a little bit slower on this. When they start to slow down, I start to realize it might be time to switch it up. Bunch of sleeved up stuff. Here we go. We got Gunner to 199, Nick Lofton to 149, Papelbon to 199, Caminero to... that's just a silver premier. Brady House, that is a Phenomenon out of 49. Very nice card there for the Nats. Nolan Ryan out of 199. It's going to go out to the Mets. Craig Biggio for the Astros to 99. Chicago Cubs, Ernie Banks to 199. Noth for the Brewers to 99. Colson Montgomery out of 149. Another Caminero there. We got Gonzalez out of 99. Palmer out of 99. Rod Carew out of 5 for the Twins. Jacob Wilson out of 149. Jace Bowen for the Pirates to 199. For the A's, Ricky Henderson to 99. Skeens base. Rivera out of 149. Roman Anthony to 199. Caminaro, there's a numbered one out of 199. And out of 10, Blake Mitchell. Got ourselves a Miles Naylor for the Oakland A's. That is going to go out to Wes Norton. We have the Jackson Merrill for the San Diego Padres going out to Wes. We have the Evan Carter for the Rangers going out to John Carter Hennessy. Ended up grabbing those. We have the Jeff Bagwell for the Astros. That's out of 35 patch auto on the $4 mini spot. We have the Pete for the Mariners. It's going to be going out to Scott. Connor Norby for the Got Me a Marlin. Wes Norton, told you. What up, Tyler? How you doing, man? Carson Williams for the Rays going out to Ben Hitchcock. And for the Brewers, the Cherry out of 49. Really nice card there going out to Jeff. And then the Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. Jesse Bushel getting that one there. Not bad. I think we hit. I don't think we had any dupes, which is nice. Do 2 $5 hitless credits here. The trash tros. That's funny. I don't, it'll be a while before they live that down, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great product at its price point. We'll do some randoms, though, for you guys that want to do that. Cardinals and the Dodgers. That is going to be Rob and James with the $5 credit. You living the dream, Tyler? You look like you have a good time. I follow you on social media. You look like you have a blast. I don't know if my family could keep up with yours. Oh, I didn't see what you said above. Wife got the flu. Mrs. Doubtfire. We just watched that movie the other day. Underrated movie to watch with your kids. My kids were loving it. Well, good luck, man. I hope you survive, dude. It's not fun. I usually get them out of the house as much as possible if that happens. Like, we're out of here. We're not going to sit around, She's good. She doesn't like help when she's sick, so it's like, get the kids out of here, give her some peace and quiet. Bucks and the Rams did go, so there's only actually 3 teams left in the football break, just to give you guys a heads up. So I'm sure we'll work that in the morning. But either way, love y'all. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow for baseball, or for football at least. Maybe some baseball as well. And then next Wednesday, I believe it is, Phoenix comes out. All right, guys. Deuces.